Erie News Now at 7's holiday safety tips and more. Brought to you by Stonehouse Electric.
That was a great graphic right there.
That was a pretty
Did you
smooth
put
transition.
that together, Ben? That was excellent, man. All right, go ahead, Mike.
All right,
I'm
as
sorry.
we head into the holidays, we have a new segment
Great.
for Wednesdays at 7. We're welcoming Ben Henry, the general manager of Stonehouse Electric and Maintenance, to discuss outdoor lighting for the holidays. Welcome, Ben.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah, go ahead, Ben. What's the most important thing people should know?
Well, I mean, I would say probably the most important thing is that their outdoor lighting should be GFCI protected. This is a ground fault circuit interrupter. This basically prevents shock, shock hazards for if you were to touch any lighting that might have a nick in it or something. This will stop that and turn it off. But also to not use tons of extension cables. A lot of people will buy the cheapest extension cable they can find and plug a bunch of outdoor lights into it. And we don't recommend that. Good way to get shocked or, have other hazards. So, yeah.
You're already at the top of our guest list because you brought a prop. Thank you for bringing that in.
That's right.
Safety tips also. Tell us about more safety tips. Go ahead. What were you going to say about that?
Well, no, I don't think everyone knows how these work and why they exist. And so you'll see them in your kitchens and bathrooms. Again, they prevent shock. There's a button that will essentially trip, and it turns the receptacle off so that there's no more power here when there's water or any sort of leakage of current. So that's why it relates to outdoor lighting. If you see on the screen here, people have tons of outdoor lights.
Yeah, that's Mike's house.
It's good to consult an electrician and add a receptacle somewhere that might be turned on and off with a switch, so that you can have better control and safe conditions at your house.
Ben, what would be the recommendation then for the amount of outdoor extension cords that people should have?
Ideally, to not use extension cords.
Oh, we're out on the extension cords.
Yeah. So if you want lights on a tree in a yard, I mean, we can put an outdoor receptacle out by there, or we can bury wires. Just make it safer and more permanent as opposed to having extension cables all over on your outside.
Wow, man, that's some breaking news right there.
There is. There's a lot of great displays in Erie. So you're riding by, you see a massive one.
Yeah, and we want more.
Yes, indeed. But what's the first thing you think of when you see them?
I hope that they were professionally installed.
Yeah. So you're not looking at the lights and you're like, oh, I wonder how that's been put out there.
I wonder how many breakers were tripped.
Oh, man. Well, hey, thank you so much for being here, Ben.
Absolutely.
We appreciate it, man.
Thanks for joining us at 7 o'clock.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you and your family have a happy Thanksgiving, man.
You guys as well.